going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 207 of the Gay Gap Podcast. Here we bring you everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, and international sports. Hosted usually at Grassani, and I'm joined now by Cunningham and Alec. You can see the podcast on various platforms, including my Listen to, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and the music, iRadio, and YouTube. On the show on social media at KGP. The pod said it's time to get your game on. Wow, that was an epic failure.
Wait, what happened?
You didn't pay attention, so fail. I'm not gonna tell you what happened. Fail.
Say it
Next
again,
time,
or I
pay
kill you.
attention.
I was reading
Next
text.
time,
Big
pay
Mike.
attention.
What's up?
Big Mike, I think you forgot to fix something during the intro.
What?
Your host's stomach was showing.
I was drinking seltzer.
Yeah. He was showing his stuff to us, guys. Remember, guys, whenever Michael accuses me or Alex or anyone on the show of being gay, just remember, he's projecting.
I got no gay bone in my body. Adam. Hey, Bill, would you hear something crazy?
We all know that's cat.
Or Adam's been with the same girl for 12 years. She still hasn't fucked her. Either he's gay or he's not.
At least I'm still with the girl. You claim to have you can have 200 bodies and yet you haven't settled with one. What are the odds of that? You have 200 bodies and yet you can't settle with one of them? I don't need to get by. I can at least settle with a girl. I don't need a body in order to
Actually,
do that.
I've been dating a girl for over 2 years. I just don't like bringing her up. She just gives me whatever I do. So,
have I ever spoken to her?
yeah, Sydney, you met her before. Remember
I don't think I have. No.
You met her before on the golf when we went to what's that town called? That golf range, the golf range in the batting cages.
I don't think I ever met. No, I don't think I ever met her there.
Yeah, you met her. Now I'll show you off the air. You forgot.
All right. I'll hold you to that. Hold you to that.
You see, I'm not like Adam. I can get pussy anytime I want. Adam's afraid to even get some. Hell, at least even Alex got her laid before you did. And that was the reason why Alex got laid twice. That was the reason.
Alex, that's why I ask you, how are you processing all that's going on right now?
Alex knows it's true though. He can't deny it. I was the reason how he got Brian to go to my cousin's house to hook up with him. I was the reason.
This podcast turned into the delusional podcast.
Alex, you tell me I didn't help you get laid. Alex, you didn't know what to say when you first met women. This would be Alex around girls. He'd be like, I gotta go. This is Adam around girls. This is Adam in the club. You see Adam like this? Where's Adam? Adam be sitting in the corner playing Angry Birds. We play Pokemon Go in the nightclub. Ain't that right, Adam? Don't you be playing?
No.
Adam, you playing
Pokemon You really
Go?
think I would choose Pokemon Go over well, there's the thing. I would say yes because I'm not single. If I was single, obviously I wouldn't. If I went to a nightclub single, you know what I would be focused on.
Your girls are like unicorns.
No, 200. No, I'm sorry, 200 body counts, and you haven't settled. Nah, that's not believable. I'm sorry.
I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe in these streets.
Okay.
I date too many women. That's my problem. What's the word I'm looking for? More of a player. That's the word I'm looking for. Adam, if you get the draws, man, I'll be happy for you.
All right.
If Adam gets the draws, if Adam gets the draws, if Adam gets the draws. That could be a hit song. Sing with me, Alex. Right. If Adam gets the draws, if Adam can get the draws, if Adam can get the draws, if Adam can get the draws, if Adam can hit the draws, if Adam get the draws, if Adam can get the draws, if Adam can hit the draws, if Adam can get the draws, if Adam can hit 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 the dra Yo, it's fun teasing Adam. Somebody gotta do it. Mm.
All right, we ready to start the show or what?
I've been waiting for you fuckers.
Okay, all right. Well, we got a lot to get onto. I mean,
Yo, mama.
obviously, in the second half show, we are gonna break down the Super
Mhm.
Bowl to a fine powder. We will honestly we'll honestly break down matchup between the Chiefs and 49ers. I'll give my take. I'm sure Michael will give his take. Alex will give his take, and we will ultimately make our prediction our Super Bowl predictions. We'll definitely do that. We'll do that. It's my turn for the hot take, and I just want to tell you in advance, I've got a very, very, very interesting. It's my last. It'll be my last one of the season.
No, wait, hold up.
Yeah,
We have
because
another show on Monday. We have another show on Monday, so this technically won't be the last hot take of this.
it'll be mine, and that one will be yours, and Alex will have the last one of the season.
Wait, how? Wait, I thought our last Super Bowl episode was always after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, our last episode after the Super Bowl. So you're gonna have the Super Bowl episode for Super Bowl recap. You're gonna have that, and then the season finale. Alex will have that hot take. So my upcoming hot take will actually be our last. Will actually be my last one of the season.
How good is your hot take this year?
Oh, this one. Here's the thing. I'm not sure it'll get approved, but I can promise you it'll be spicy.
Don't be saying sexy Sebi like you call it Luis Severino.
No, I've got something much sexier than that.
Hey, yo, pause. And you calling me gay? That's funny. Calling another man sexy. What's wrong with you? You faggot.
Okay, all right. But we're opening the show. The NBA trade deadline has come and gone.
What a
And we'll open with the Knicks. We'll open with the Knicks.
Hold on, let me say something. As a basketball fan, this was a great deadline for
I
every
agree.
team that traded. The Sixers got Buddy Hield, and they Alec Burks and Bogdanović. Come on, man. The Knicks are bad.
Bogdanović.
We're still in the fourth seed. Boys, hold up.
Michael, we can't hear you. We still can't hear you.
Anyways, let me say something. The Knicks are the fourth seed in the East. I'm gonna tell you this. Since these trades, the Knicks could be the second seed in the East. If everyone's healthy, I can see the Knicks being the second seed, Adam.
Well, here's the thing. When you say if healthy, that's a major question mark that you can't test. Now, I like a trade down for you guys. I think Bogdanović is a really, really great piece. Is a really great piece. I definitely think he's the 3-and-D guy that your team really needed, because really he's that additional shoot, because really he provides that additional shooting, yo. I
And we
mean,
got Alec Burks, who's a great
aside
scorer
from
too.
Brunson and really Anobi, like your team, like in terms of shooting, like is the best. But Bogdanović, just adds another shooter for you guys off the bench. So
I'm gonna say this:
that
when we
was
get
great.
Mitchell Robinson back, oh dear help you guys in the East. I promise you guys.
I
I'm
think
telling you,
was
the
it
Knicks.
confirmed Mitchell Robinson was out for the year?
No, he's coming back. He's not out for the year.
I thought for sure he was done. But I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
If you were, they said they're gonna revalue him after the All Star break.
All right, so we got all right. So
He's not. He's supposed to. Is now expected to return on court activities by February All Star break. We'll get him before the playoffs. We're probably gonna get him before the playoffs.
yeah, you guys could definitely use him. Definitely use that.
We get Randall back in 2 weeks. We get Randall back in 2 weeks.
hopefully, because that's the big thing. That's the big thing, is that you guys are right now decimated by injuries. You just heard news. OG Anunoby's had surgery on what is it, his wrist?
Yeah, he'll be back before the playoffs.
Yeah, but here's the thing, he's gonna be out like 3 weeks, so it's like, and even worse news is that Jalen Brunson like recently occurred. Now it doesn't appear to be anything too serious. I think
he's going to play the All-Star.
Wardis was day to day. Is that correct?
He's day to day. He's going to play in the All-Star game. Let's just be real. It's his first All-Star game. He's going to play.
Yeah, he'll probably be back for the All-Star game. He probably will.
Guys, can I say this? How Anthony Davis was an All-Star this year is unacceptable.
I mean, kind of going off topic, but go ahead.
No, I just want to add that to the theory. AD isn't an All-Star this year. We got a problem. Now he's an All-Star. He barely made it, but I'm happy he got recognition.
Yeah, he definitely does. I mean, Trae Young got in, so you guys know I'm happy about that. So
we should have made the All-Star team, in my opinion.
But you're just a hater. But I'm not gonna acknowledge haters right now because it's my birthday week, so I like to be in a positive mood. So I'm not gonna associate myself with that kind of energy and that kind of negativity, Michael.
Go fuck yourself with a giant dildo. Hey, yo, I saw that. You're turning to Patrick Jr.
You're gonna say Patrick taught me well, huh?
You said that, not me, brother. You said
Patrick,
that.
if you listen to this, we love you, buddy.
No, you turning to Patrick Jr. But seriously, Alex, how do you feel that you guys have Buddy Hield for the Knicks?
No, we're not done talking Knicks yet. I mean,
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
Knicks made great trades. You got Alec Burks, who's a closer for games. You have a closer besides Jalen Brunson and Randall that could shoot the ball. I'm telling you this. When I thought the DeJounte Murray was going to be in the trade deadline, but he doesn't want to be in Atlanta no more. I thought they were going to trade him to the Lakers. That was my thing, but I'm happy that the Knicks got a closer, a defender, because BB can play on both sides of the ball. Great scorer, great defender, Adam. Now we have a complete team. And we didn't have to trade our really good assets to get him.
That's that you get. Here's the thing I'm impressed with. The moves that Leon Rose has really done. You've got to be impressed, guys. Look at the reinforcements that Leon Rose has brought in. He's brought in OG Anunoby. He's brought in now Bojan Bogdanović. He's also, who else has he brought in? He's brought in he's brought in who's the other guy they got in the OG Anunoby trade? Go ahead. I can hear you.
That's his name, brother.
What?
Let me give it a sec. Hold up. We got give me a sec.
Go ahead.
Give me a sec. Hold up. We have Precious Precious Uchewy.
Yeah, you got him, and you also got
we got Alec Burks and the trade for the port.
You got all four of those guys, and guess what? You ain't give up a single first round pick for any of them. Like, that's impressive.
We're good for the next 2 to 3 years. We're good for the next 2 to 3 years.
Exactly. Like now, do the Knicks. Now I've been saying the Knicks. Do the Knicks still need that true superstar to pair Jalen Brunson? In my opinion, I definitely still think that they're a superstar away from really being like true contenders to with the Bucks and the Celtics. I think they're knocking on the door, and I definitely think they could give Boston and Milwaukee a scare in a 7-game series. I definitely think they could give those teams a scare, but I'm not sure I'm not sure as Presley constructed if they have enough right now for me to consider them favorites over those two teams. But that
I'm
being
gonna tell you
said,
this.
we
Knicks
look
could
at the
be
job that Leon Rose has done. Bringing in Jalen Brunson, who we've all said before is might be the greatest one of if not the greatest free agent signs in NBA history. You got this guy you sign this guy at the scrap and he turns into one might argue a top 10 player in the league right. One might argue a top 10 player in the league right now. At the very least,
he
top
is
15.
a top 10 player in the league.
I said at least top 15, arguably top 10.
Adam, I'm gonna say this: Jalen Brunson is winning either MVP or Most Improved Player, either one or the other.
Michael, Michael. Let me just say, you are doing that for your next hot take. I want to hear your thoughts on that.
What, him being an MVP, winning the MVP?
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was going to do this for my hot take, but I also decided something else. If you ask me, if in my opinion, if I was the MVP player in the season today, I would vote Brunson for MVP. Because let's look at the top teams in the East, yo. Okay, let's look at the top teams in the NBA. Boston Celtics. Okay, you got Jason Tatum, you got Jaylen Brown. You got some studs there. Cleveland, you got Donovan Mitchell, but you also have Darius Garland, you got Jared Allen, you got LeVert off the bench, that's a really good squad there, You got the Bucks, they have Giannis, but they also have Dame behind them. Even Minnesota, you've got yes, you have Carl, and the others, but you also have Karl Anthony Towns, you have Rudy Gobert, you've got some studs. Michael, the Knicks have Jalen Brunson and who else?
And Julius Randle.
Yeah, but we all know Julius Randle has his concerns, come playoff time. It's literally because his thing. Let's look at all teams' best players. You take Jason Tatum off the Celtics. Celtics are still a playoff team in my opinion. You take Giannis off the Bucks. Bucks are still a playoff team. You take Anthony Edwards off the Timberwolves. They're still a playoff team in my opinion. Where would the Knicks be right now if we took away Jalen Brunson?
And we kept Randle? They'd still be a playoff team. Honestly,
I disagree.
I think the Knicks will be.
I'm just doing this to up Jalen Brunson how much he meant to this team,
I'm gonna say this.
The energy that he brings.
Hold up, buddy. Let me talk. Don't go into it.
All right, go ahead.
The Knicks made the playoffs without Brunson before. They could probably do it again.
Yeah, but
they'll be a lower seed.
But that was, let's be honest, Michael, that was a bit fluky.
No,
because what happens in their very next season? Boom, they don't even make the play-in.
I'm gonna say this: the Knicks could be a borderline playing team, and they don't have Brunson. They could be a borderline playing team.
Borderline playing team, I'll give you, but I'm not sure about playoff team.
They'll be a playing team, make the 18, and they'll lose in the first round.
I agree. I was talking about how much Jalen Brunson means to this team and how he single-handedly elevated this franchise. He took this franchise from. He took this franchise from being arguably one of the biggest laughingstocks in the NBA to literally knocking on the door of being a title contender. That's how much he's meant, that's how much he's meant to.
I've been saying, hold up, buddy. I've been saying Jalen Brunson was good since he was in Villanova. I've been saying that for years. Jalen Brunson was a hell of a player. He's a national player of the year.
But I've not.
He's a national. He was a. Let me finish. Right. He was a national player of the year in college for a reason. Lucas, I was saying he was going to average at least 30. Alex, didn't I tell you he's going to be nice in the NBA? I told you that for years about Jalen Brunson.
Him and Josh Hart.
I was saying they were both going to be nice. Mm-hmm. I said it many times. I was like, Jalen Brunson, you put him in the right system, he will be a great player, Adam. I said that. And I even told you Jalen Brunson was going to the Knicks. Remember when I called it, Adam?
I think you called it. I think you called it during that free agency.
I called it. And I called it. I'm just going to say this. Jalen Brunson, he's thriving in the Knicks. He has Randle that could score, give you 15 and 20 a game or 25. You have Dante who can give you 25 to 30 easily. You have Josh Hart, who's a double-double machine as a shooting guard. let's be unreal. He's a small forward, two guard, 2 to 3 wing defender that can give you 14 points and 10 rebounds a night.
Yep.
Come on. And you have Harstein that give you 20 rebounds and 10 points. That's good. Adam, we're good at this. When we get Mitchell Robinson back, Harstein is going to keep starting. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And you have Julius Randle, who's a bucket. You have OG Anunoby, who's a great 3-and-D guy as well. You have a scorer in Alec Burks. You traded Quentin Grimes away. Thank God.
Yeah, get rid of that contract.
And you get rid of Evan Fournier, whose current contract was dear. How can I say this? Horrendous. It was too much to pay for him in the first place.
Okay, yeah, but
now you have cap room. Now you could literally. But here's the thing: no team wants Randall. Let's just be real, Adam. The Knicks will not trade Randall.
I don't think you guys should trade him. I don't think you guys should trade him. Really, unless by some miracle Giannis or Luka becomes available. Like, and then I think everyone but Jalen Brunson is on a table if one of those guys becomes available. Now, I will ask you this, Michael, because there's a lot of chatter surrounding this guy potentially being a potential Knicks target, because we all know who's going to be, because everyone's talking about, aside from the Knicks playoffs, like, who could be that superstar that becomes available that could put the Knicks over the top. And there's been a lot of chatter about this one guy, and if things don't work out with his current team, he could be on the move this all season. Mike, I'm gonna ask you this. LeBron James becomes available in the offseason. Do you trade for him? And for the record, you would not have to give up Randall or Brunson. Like, obviously not Brunson, but you wouldn't have to give up like anyone major from the current roster.
Honestly, that's what I'm gonna say. This may be a hot take or not. This may be a hot take. If whatever team Bronny gets drafted to, that's the team where LeBron's playing for that 1 year. If Bronny gets drafted by the San Antonio Spurs, Bron is playing for Popovich.
But still, I think LeBron has like what 1 year, 2 years left on his deal.
1 year. This is last year on his deal. This is last year.
So he's a free agent, right?
He's a free agent, I believe.
Yeah. So if you guys like, let's say,
you could side and trade.
Let's say I would say like let's say let's say it would take a package like, I don't know, maybe Josh Hart and some first round picks to get LeBron. Like, I think you would do it because LeBron's still, is he as good as he used to be? No, but he's still a top 10 player like in the game. I think you pair him up with Jalen Brunson. I think that move makes you in my opinion, that makes you guys the team to be in the East. I think that makes you better than Milwaukee. I think that makes you better than Boston.
Here's the thing: if LeBron leaves LA, you have to get rid of. I think you have to trade majority of half the team away. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it would cost that now because of LeBron's age. So I really don't think he was. I'm not saying he would be out. I'm not saying he would be cheap. But I definitely think like you could get. I think you could get him without giving up anyone major from the roster. So yeah, I've heard some people say that bringing in LeBron would kill the vibes of this current team. And I'm like, well, number one, no disrespect to the edge of this current team, but vibes can only get you so far. We saw it with the Nets. There's a reason why the Nets had brought in KD and Kyrie, because who was the best player? Literally, remember when they said, the Knicks made their ability a culture, they made a playoffs that 1 year? Who was the best player on that team? D'Angelo Russell, who right now I was just, literally, is D'Angelo Russell even close to the best player on a championship team? No, he's not. So it's like culture and basketball only get you so far. You need talent, to back it up. So people saying that so LeBron would kill like the kill Levi, like people saying LeBron would kill Levi's in the Knicks win championship. It would like LeBron would be a distraction. Like this is one thing. This is one thing I find hilarious about Knicks fans. Like they're saying that winning a championship with LeBron wouldn't feel as good. You guys haven't won since 1973. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. Beggars can't be choosers.
When's the last time the Nets won a championship?
Exactly. That's the same thing that when everyone says the same thing about bringing Katie and Kyrie like would kill a vibes, I don't want to wrap them. Beggars can't be choosers. So that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like when you have that mindset of I don't want LeBron because it like number one, when is LeBron like when has LeBron ever really been like a distraction the way KD was and Kyrie was? Now you want to say, there's some things about and sometimes like handing him that much power. Okay, that's one thing, but it's like the guy. We all know the guy, the guy, is a leader in the club in the locker room. We all know that the troops will rally around him and that he'll be a good citizen. Isn't like it's like comparing LeBron to KD in that way is just or especially Kyrie in that way. It's just to me, it's very very disingenuous. It's very disingenuous, and when you say like, I don't want, that's the one thing I find hilarious. They're gonna say, I don't want LeBron, and then when LeBron goes somewhere else, a lot of people they're gonna say, why don't superstar players want to come here? Like you just said, you didn't want the superstar player, and now we go somewhere else to say, why don't superstars want to come here? Maybe if you actually want superstars, superstars want to play for you. I'm sorry. I got catch out there, but that's the thing. If I'm the Knicks and LeBron becomes available in the offseason, I am 100%, bringing him in. But yeah, as far as this deadline as a whole, like I said, it's a great. It was still a great deadline for the Knicks. You guys, whatever the case is, I really feel like Leon Rose did his job. And his job really was to make this team, as good as it possibly could, and really, I think he did that. A superstar was like you say, you didn't get a superstar. A superstar wasn't available. So, but you did the best you could. You got in some really good pieces, and you're gonna have a chance. Um, I'm not sure. Like maybe I think you have a really good chance. Now is this team a championship team as currently constructed? Is this team a finals team? I'm not 100% sure, but I'll definitely tell you one thing with this way series construction and with the culture this team has, this team I could definitely see making some noise in the East. I definitely can see if they get healthy. If they get healthy, if they get healthy, they're gonna be a team that's to watch. And I said before, if you're telling me right now the Knicks, make it out of the East and you go to the NBA Finals, I cannot call you crazy. I can't 100% say no to that. I can't 100% say no to that. This team, they're gonna be an interesting team to watch, the rest of the season and going into the playoffs. All right, now we're gonna do a complete 180. We talked about the team in New York that's exciting, that's fun to watch, that's well run. We're gonna talk about the team that is the opposite of all three of those things. A team that's not exciting, a team that's not fun to watch, and a team that's not poorly run, that's not well run right now. In all seriousness, I do like what the Brooklyn Nets did this trade deadline.
You got Thaddeus Young and Dennis Schroder. That don't count.
Well, Thaddeus Young, they cut him, but I'll tell you what, I like the pickup of Dennis Schroder because here's the thing: literally, we literally gave up nothing to get him. Know who we gave up?
Oh,
Spencer Dinwiddie. God, and Michael, I make the argument that Dennis Schroder right now is a better player than Spencer Dinwiddie. I would personally make that. I would personally make that argument, and you see the Raptors when they got Spencer Dinwiddie, they literally placed them on waivers. They're like, "Go, we don't want you." Spencer Dinwiddie, like God bless him. He's honestly a fan favorite with the Nets. The Nets obviously needed an upgrade at point guard, and Dennis Schroder is exactly that. He's a he's a great passer. He's a great playmaker. So, and he's the type of guy that I really feel like can really help get the most out of Cam Thomas and Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton. So, I really like to pick up. And the thing is that he has a whole nother year after this. Like you're getting for the rest of this year and next year. So in the off season, that gives you another contract to play with. If you really want to go starting, if you really want to go after Donovan Mitchell, if you really want to go after Trae Young or maybe another one of those guys, no, that's another contract. That's another asset that you could play with, that you could dangle, and maybe another team, maybe another team would be interested. So I definitely think so Dennis Schroder, I think it's a great pickup. I think it's a great pickup. I really think he's gonna provide a lot of value, not just for the rest of the team this season, but he's also an asset that the team, can play with in the offseason. Another move they made, they traded Royce O'Neal to the Phoenix Suns for three second-round picks. That's also a move I really like. I mean, Royce O'Neal was a great soldier, was a nice bench piece for his team, but it with the state of it's right now, the state of franchise right now, like they're not. I'm not. They like a lot of people are saying, and their identity right now is unknown. Are we contending? Are we rebuilding? I mean, I'll get into this a bit later on, in my rant here, but when you're still trying to figure out your identity, you adding picks, even if they're second round picks, can't hurt. Like look at what happened to Nikola Jokic. He was a second round pick. Jalen Brunson was a second round pick. So when you got a guy like Sean Marks, who we've all said, despite Nets fans criticism, including myself, then I will get that in the later person. The guy can draft. We see it over, Sean Marsh can draft. Look, he found Karis LeVert, in the late first round. He found Jared Allen. He found Nick Claxton, I think. What was it, in the second round, I think? He found Nick Claxton in the second round. He found Cam Thomas in the late first round. So we've seen Jalen Wilson, who in the second round as really, made an impact. So we've seen Sean Marks can draft. So why not get him as many draft picks as possible? So I really like that trade. Royce O'Neal going to the Suns. I really like that move. The one thing I said this last episode is the big controversy that's held on to Mikal Bridges and they didn't and all those rumors that the Rockets offered the Knicks that Pitts back. I said for like if I was running the Nets, that's and the Rockets offered me a pick back, I took Mikal Bridges, I would have done it because I think that would be the perfect way to jumpstart this rebuild. You build around Cam Thomas, you build around Nick Claxton, and you really build through the draft to try to create. Look what the Bucks create. Bring look at how Giannis and drafting Giannis, and they got Chris Middleton through the draft, right? I'm pretty sure they did. They got those good two guys from the draft. Same thing with the Warriors. They drafted Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Same thing with the Nuggets. They drafted Jokic and they drafted Jamal Murray, right? Like they ain't trade for him. Like they drafted Jamal Murray. Am I correct?
repeat it.
The Nuggets drafted Jamal Murray. They ain't trade for him, right?
They drafted for him.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they drafted him. So So what? We say like how good Sean Marks has been able to draft players. Why not trade Mikal Bridges and maximize the value of the picture back from it? Is the door closed on that? Not necessarily. You could still make that happen at the draft. You could still make that at the offseason. But I said before, this is the one thing I will constantly hammer home. The Nets need to pick a direction. Are you contending or are you rebuilding? If you want to contend and you want to try to build around Mikal Bridges and Cam Thomas, okay. I'm not going to get mad at that. I know some Net fans disagree. I'm not going to get mad at that because you could sell me on if you could bring in Donovan Mitchell, if you could bring in Trae Young, and then you could keep at the very least keep both Mikal Bridges and Cam Thomas. That's a team that I feel like could make some noise because that's a team that I really feel like that's a team that I really feel like can make some noise. You add Trae Young's playmaking to this team. You add Donovan Mitchell's superstar scoring ability. You could sell me on that. I think that's a team that could really make some noise in the East with either Trae Young or Donovan Mitchell. You bring me either of those two guys, you could sell me on that. I think that's a team, that could make some noise. That could make some noise. You could sell me on that. But at the same time, if they go, the worst possible thing that can happen is the Nets don't trade for a superstar and they don't trade Mikal Bridges for all those Houston picks, or they don't, or because then what happens? You go into next season. It's probably the exact same song and dance. You waste another year. You waste another year, Mikal Bridges, and then when you do, and down here when you do eventually have to trade for him, you're not going to get nearly the same return. And that would be a final offense. Like if that happens, I'm not letting Sean Marks make that trade. If I'm Joe Tsai, I'm literally firing. I'm literally firing him. So that's the thing. That's the thing. This offseason, the Nets need to pick a direction and execute. They need to, if they want to rebuild and they want and we want to rebuild and they want to trade Mikal Bridges, and just go out there and get the best possible return for him, and call back up Houston and say, hey, those Houston picks, we'll take them, and then boom, you get all your draft picks back. Or if you want to contend, then fine, if the rumors are report that looks like I heard a report today that there's more buzz that Trae Young maybe trade this offseason. If you go out there and get him, or you get Donovan Mitchell, or you get another superstar, you can sell me on that. You can sell you can sell me on you can sell me on that. But bottom line is either of those teams, one of those things need to happen. You cannot just run back with the same group. You need to make a big move either way this offseason. So that's the thing. By no later than October 2024, the Nets either have to have traded Mikal Bridges to the Houston Rockets. Either of these things happen. Either Mikal Bridges is in Houston and the Nets have all draft picks back, or B, Mikal Bridges stays and a big name player, whether it be Trae Young, Donovan, or someone else, is wearing Brooklyn Nets black and white, going into the season. So by opening night 2024, either of those things need to happen. If neither of those things happen, then boy, I'm not gonna be a happy fan. All right, but yeah, that's my thoughts on this. Before we get to a hot take, Alex, buddy.
Yes.
How did the Sixers do this trade today? I heard they made a big trade of their own as well. Go ahead.
They the Sixers traded away Furkan Korkmaz, a 2024 second round pick, a 2029 second round pick, and cash considerations um, to Indiana. And San Antonio gets Marcus Morris and a 2029 second round pick via the Clippers with cash considerations. I wasn't a big fan of seeing Patrick Beverley going out like this. I don't know what the Sixers would had their minds of, and I'm just really pissed off of how this went down. And I really love Patrick Beverley and what his asset was to this team, and it's just going as of now, it's going downhill, and the Sixers need to find a good just they need to go out and find to continue another offensive player like Patrick Beverley, especially
Patrick Beverley, an offensive player. Shut up. He ain't no offensive player. Defense, I'll give you. Offense, that's hilarious.
Patrick Beverley isn't a scrub offensively.
he gets the ball a lot.
Yeah, he's not. No, he's not going to remind anyone of Steph Curry, but off the bench, he's a nice piece.
Yeah,
I
but
think he's a nice piece for the Bucks.
who do you guys get from the Bucks?
Cameron Payne and a second round pick.
You got Cameron Payne, who's not no scrub. You guys got the same player back from Patrick Bev to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne's just a better scorer than Patrick Bev. This is how I know Alex don't watch basketball like that. He only says the team he knows, that he likes. You know what I'm saying, Adam?
Everyone on Sixers Twitter is hating on the campaign edition.
That was a good addition for you guys, honestly. Sixers Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it Buddy Hield I think is a nice pickup for you guys.
Yeah.
Because well, aside from Maxey, you don't really have that many and then your guys could use some more 3-point shooting, and he's exactly that. He's one of the better 3-point shooters in the entire league. So you add him definitely, and you get some nice draft capital for Cameron Payne, for Patrick Beverley and Springer. You get Cameron Payne, so I think it was a bad deadline for you guys. I mean, was there anything that really moves the needle? Not really, but as far as the Sixers, it all's going to depend on the health of Embiid and Harris. If you guys get those guys back, then you guys are going to be rolling. You're going to be a team, you're going to be a team to be reckoned with in the playoffs. But if you guys aren't healthy, then I'm sorry, Alex. You know what's going to happen? Another year of not making the conference finals.
Honestly.
Which may happen even if Embiid's healthy, but here's the
thing. You guys never can go over the hump.
Here's the thing. Even for a chance at that, you're going to need Embiid healthy. You're going to need Embiid just for a chance that you don't get Embiid back and Tobias Harris back and you're not fully healthy, there's no chance.
Alex, you think you can make... Alex, your best chance of having the East Conference Finals run was before Kawhi Leonard hit that game-winning shot on you guys in 2019. That was your only chance to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. That was the only year. I thought, I was like, you know what? They're going to make it. But then that hellacious shot at the buzzer, I think that shot gives Alex nightmares to this day. Isn't that right, buddy? That shot gives you nightmares?
Absolutely.
But seriously, I've already you guys. I would have kept Butler over Harris. If you would have kept Butler, you would have made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm gonna
Yep.
say this. I'm gonna say this, and this is a guy talking to guy. Um, I say this: the Sixers will make it to the finals if they get another superstar. Maxi's not a superstar; he's an all-star. You guys need another superstar because you can't play through Embiid. You got to try that in the Eastern Conference Finals. What happened last year? Embiid choked. You can't play with Embiid. What do you think, Adam? What do you think, Adam? Or to Adam,
Yep.
you
I
can't
mean,
win with him.
I'm not gonna say you can't because we all seen when healthy Embiid, like he's no question he's the top 5 player in the game when healthy. Like he's easily the best center in the league, not named Jokic. So he's like he's like a dominant force and really with the step forward that Maxey is taking this season, I definitely could see the Sixers making some noise. But it makes some noise. But the one thing is that is this the year they finally get over the hump and they finally they there's the meme and B is now playing at Conference Finals game. Is this the year that changes? It's gonna be interesting because it's not gonna be easy. You've got the Knicks to deal with, you got the Cavaliers to deal with. You've got yeah, and obviously you have Boston and Milwaukee, so making a trip to conference finals is gonna be a lot easier said than done, even when healthy, but you guys need to get healthy. That's the thing. If you don't get healthy, there's no chance. If you're healthy, there's at least a chance.
Yeah, it's just a matter of when we get Embiid back and how the rest of the season goes.
Yep. All right, guys. Before we get to one last thing before we get hit the hot take, Michael Cunningham. I said Michael Cunningham.
What's up, brother?
Turn your camera on.
What?
It's time, buddy.
Oh, for what do I got for history? What I got for Black History?
Black History in Sports starring Michael Cunningham.
Adam,
Michael, go ahead, buddy.
today is this is a Black History moment, not for me, but for African Americans. Today, the late great Kobe Bean Bryant had his statue up today on
Oh,
Mamba
I
Day
knew you
because
were gonna do this.
it was 2-8 too far. Shout out to everybody knows. Kobe may have been a social justice figure, but for me, he's the reason why Michael Joseph Paul Cunningham fell in love with the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm just gonna say this. This is a culture. Kobe would have stood for social justice if he was alive. For George Floyd, for Trayvon Martin. You know, he was the real reason Kobe was a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? He fought, or a lot of NBA players fought for equal rights, but shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant on having a statue there. I know it doesn't have anything to do with Black history. It's part of our basketball history. You know what I'm saying, Adam?
No, I think Kobe, is definitely. I think he's definitely definitely contributed to African American history
Yes, he did.
because he's really like a guy that you mentioned like his fight for civil rights, but he's also a guy that a lot of kids, especially African Americans, looked up to.
Kobe
You
Bryant.
always see got people in school when they shoot paper when they shoot paper balls in the trash can. They always say Kobe. So the influence.
Don't do that. That's my idol. You say Jeter for baseball. I say Kobe.
And then Kobe's your idol. I'm talking about the way you. I'm not saying me, but I'm talking about the way you and other kids,
I have Adam. I have put
idolize
this
him.
man under Adam. Hold up. I have put this man under Jesus Christ for me. Kobe is my parent.
It's Jesus.
God.
Yeah.
Kobe. They're my parents.
I'm sure Paul Cunningham would is very pleased.
Well, you call my dad by his first name. It's Mr. Cunningham to you. You better watch
Mr. Cunningham. My apologies.
Don't ever call my dad Paul Cunningham. Don't let my mom.
But either way, I'm sure he's happy to hear that you rank Kobe Bryant above him.
Well, my parents know what it is. My parents know what it is. Hell, it's God, Jesus, Kobe, then my parents. Guys, he's the reason why I fell in love with my passion, brother. I went to his basketball camp many a times as a kid. I met him at least 5 times. I almost fainted the first time. You know how many times I had to beg my parents to buy me Kobe sneakers? They'll buy me Jordans and then they'll buy me Kobe's. Those are the only 2 sneakers I wanted as a kid, Kobe's and Jordans. Man, I used to set my tongue out like Kobe, like Jordan. I had to fade away like Kobe. When he did 81 points, scored 81 points in order at him, I tried to do 81 jump shots I had to make 81 jump shots so I could leave the court in honor of Kobe. You could tell me how this guy how he felt my life. I'm probably the biggest Kobe fan on this planet. Is that right, Adam? That I'm probably the biggest Kobe fan you know.
You're definitely the biggest Kobe fan that I know.
I watch the guy. I will basically name my firstborn after Kobe. It's over for that. It's over. He is my idol. I was heartbroken when he died. My parents, I was literally depressed for like 5 days. So honor Kobe. We love you. Thanks for you got your statue. It should have been the only thing I wish he was here to do be in his Hall of Fame induction, Hall of Fame speech, then be on the side of All-Star team and see his statue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Adam,
I'm sure you have to take a trip to LA to see the statue, right, Michael?
And Adam,
yeah,
you're damn right. And Adam, Kobe is better than Tim Duncan, and that's where I've edited my statement so you could suck it. So fuck you. You thought I forgot about that? Kobe is the top.
We'll agree to disagree.
Kobe is the top second best player of all time. Enough said.
That's cap, and you know it.
Kobe is a top 2 player of all time. Me and Alex and Marcellus have said it. You and Sam are the only ignorant fucks that have disagreed with that statement.
I mean, personal ranking where he rates it. Aside, I can't deny the impact, that Kobe Bryant's had, I'm on African Americans. Now you may think, other players, Bill Russell, Jack Robinson, Hank Aaron, you could argue maybe those have contributed more, but you can't sit here and say that Kobe Bryant has had an impact,
even white kids want to say they want to be like Kobe.
Yeah, it could. Yeah,
I'm
not saying that's not true. I know a lot of white kids, looked up to Kobe too, Yeah, but he's definitely an iconic, black or African American figure. He's definitely iconic, and we obviously I'm happy that we're honoring him and his statue got unveiled during this Black History Month. So I definitely, Michael, I agree with all the things you said, and I definitely think it's good that you have Kobe.
I got something to say.
I think Kobe was to you what Jeter was to me.
I have something to say.
Yep.
Anybody that says Kobe Bryant isn't a top 2 player, top 10 player, or better than Tim Duncan, tough shit. He is. So suck it.
Well, agree to disagree.
Alex, who's the second greatest player of all time?
Second greatest player. Go ahead, Alex.
Michael Jordan at 1 and Kobe.
Thank you. Let this ignorant fuck. No, Adam, no. Adam, can you just admit it just for one day? Can you just admit it for one day?
Kobe Bryant is not better than LeBron James, and he's not better than Tim Duncan. End of story.
Adam, if Kobe haunts you with your dreams tonight, you know why.
Kobe, if you're hearing me right now, I apologize. Don't haunt me in my sleep, please.
Haunt him in his sleep, Kobe. Haunt him in his sleep.
Don't worry. God will protect me.
No, God haunt. God, first of all, Kobe is better than Tim Duncan. Five more. Let's see. Kobe would have had another NBA
You know what, Michael? I think for the season finale, you know what? I changed that plan. How about we move Alex to tomorrow, and then for the season finale, you and me go head to head on that one last time.
I beat you already. I got nothing to prove. You got to admit Kobe's better than you. My witness. There you go. And Sam ain't
Alex,
gonna
what do
hate
you think? Should we have that for our season finale?
Sure, why not?
The battles, come on, Michael. The battle to end all battles.
Adam. Alex just said Kobe's better than Tim Duncan.
Bring Marcellus, bring David, bring Sam, bring Evie, bring Chris, bring everyone back so everyone can vote on that one hot take.
Sam ain't gonna come back to the show. Good luck with that.
Still, we could get Marcellus back. We could get Chris back. We could get David back, just for that one debate.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta update. The Lakers are losing by 1 to the Denver Nuggets right now, with a minute left in the 5 minutes and 38 seconds in the fourth quarter. Man, they were losing by 15 points. Come on, win on Kobe Day. If the Lakers don't win on Kobe Day, I'm smacking niggas.
All right, but guys, you know what time it is?
Hot take.
It's time right now for the hot take of the episode, and you guys ready? I told you that this was going to be that this is going to be my last hot take, or at least my last solo hot take of the season, so that I was gonna bring it. And I was originally gonna do that thing on Jalen Brunson, but then I thought of this hot take. I thought to myself, nah, I can't pass this up. I cannot pass this up to do this hot take. I cannot pass this up, and like I said, I'm not sure, Michael and Alex, I'm not sure if you're gonna approve, but I think you're both gonna agree. This is a spicy one.
Okay, get to the point, Rabbi.
You ready?
I'm ready.
My hot take is that, drumroll please. My hot take is that Rutgers will make the Final Four next year.
You tripping. Order that and disapprove. What do you think, Alec?
I don't even know what the answer is.
Okay, let me explain. Do you guys know who Rutgers added this recruiting class?
I know.
They added the number 2 prospect in the entire recruiting class. Dylan Harper, the younger brother of Ron Harper Jr., and the son of Ron Harper, This guy, you hear everything about him. This kid is the real deal. He's a 6'5" guard, He's legit. He's legit, and they just add him. They also added They also had the number 3 recruiting class. They also had the number 3 prospect in the 2012 class. I forget who was it again. They had Dylan Harper and they added Austrius Bailey. They had both Bailey and Harper. So you add 2 of the top 3 guys in the entire country, and you bring those 2 in, and you add them to a Rutgers team that is, yeah, you're really welcome. I have a lot of respect for Steve Piccoli, and the type of and with the way way I really feel like he's built this program and really got the most out of this program. And the thing is, think about where this Rutgers team was, 2 years ago. People forget this team was on the verge of upsetting Houston. Remember that game, a couple of years ago, where they were on the verge of really upsetting one of the best teams in the entire country. And this was without both those without those 2 guys I mentioned. Now you add both the number 2 and the number 3 guy in the entire class. Net, I guess I really feel like the sky's the limit. I really feel like the sky's the limit, and people are acting like, oh, like Rutgers has never. They made a deep run for. In fact, they made it all the way to the Final Four. And what was the year? 1995, 1996. X. That was the year they made it all the way to the Final Four. I think this upcoming season we're gonna see a similar run. I think, and I believe that I think and I believe that on the backs of Dylan Harper and I believe that on the backs of Dylan Harper and Arshus Bailey, Rutgers will make the Final Four next season. That's the end of my hot take. Now, Michael, I before you give your approval, was I not right when I said it would be spicy?
Spicy, but Alex, you go first.
Disapprove.
Now my turn. Very ballsy hot take. It was spicy. You're telling me
I did. It's not like I sit up there and said, the 76ers are going to trade for a role player.
it was good a hot take, but Rutgers, who hasn't made a Final Four, hold up, even when they had great players. Let's look it up, shall we? Let's look it up, shall we? They haven't made a Final Four since 1976.
Guess what? It'll be what, the 48th anniversary. I think it's time. I think it's time for them to go on another deep run.
Probably another 48 years. Probably another 40 years you guys will be decent. And 40 years will be 70.
All right, let me. Also, there's one more thing. Is the conference they play in? I really feel like honestly, when they add those 2 guys, they're gonna be they're definitely gonna be they're definitely gonna be a really big threat to a lot of the conference. When you look at the Big Ten, really, Michael, you want to know who the best team in the Big Ten conference is?
Who?
The best team in Big Ten is Purdue, and we all know what Purdue does come tournament time.
They choke.
So you're telling me that Rutgers couldn't overtake Purdue next season?
I'll maybe. Who knows?
So yes, it's not like the Big Ten and it's full of like. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a good it's a great conference, but it's not like it's not like they're a bunch of world beaters. I definitely think Rutgers can make moves in that conference next season. But anyway, continue, Michael.
I just approved your hot take. Embrace it. You lost. You lost.
Guys.
What's
Do
up?
I have to say it?
What?
You know.
What? The fix is in? There's no fix. There's no jinx.
I will forever die on the hill that some of these hot takes have been rigged against me. Because I cut with his thing. Alex does boring hot takes and Alex does boring hot takes and some of them still get approved. I do spicy hot takes, I back them up and they still get disapproved. I can't win. Because I know deep down I know that this system is rigged against me. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not rigged against Alex. I don't know why I'm the only one it's rigged against, but I know that deep down this system is rigged.
I disapproved Alex's hot take last week. What are you talking about?
That is true. That is true. I mean, some of Alex's shitty hot takes have gotten approved. So
okay, you said that Kareem was the greatest Laker of all time. That's
yeah,
why
that was a bad one. That was a bad one. I'll own it.
You also said that Kobe wasn't a top 10 player.
I said Kobe. I never said that. I did say I would take Tim Duncan over Kobe. I did say that.
You said that Curry gets one more championship. You kick Kobe out the top 10.
I said if he gets one more championship, I think him and Magic Johnson will be a debate.
Yeah, that was a dumb hot take. See, you say stupid hot takes,
and you say stupid hot takes as well.
What's the stupid hot take I ever did?
Saying Kobe Bryant's better than LeBron.
He is. He's way better than LeBron.
Look at that! Look at that! You can't even say it. You can barely say it with a straight face.
I said Kobe is way better than LeBron. I said it. Kobe had a better career than LeBron. Kobe had a better career than LeBron. Let's be real now.
All right. All right, but guys, it's time. You know what time it is, guys?
Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, I mean, did you want me to talk about this little Yankee story quickly, or do you want us to do Super Bowl?
You can talk about the Yankee story.
All right, but yeah, remember when that Corbin Burnes trade that the Yankees reportedly missed out on? Well, according to John Heyman, it was reported that the Yankees did make an offer to for Corbin Burnes, but the Brewers wanted top Yankees prospect Spencer Jones back in the deal, and the Brewers declined. And this is such a typical thing. This is the typical Yankee tax that unfortunately the Yankees get stuck with. Where the teams because they don't want to be looked around a team as a team that helped the Yankees, and teams don't want to be looked at as a team that trade. They don't want be looked at as a team that traded their star players to the Yankees.
Guys, we gotta watch the game right now. We gotta watch the game right now. This is like game crazy.
All right, you watch the Lakers game. I'll talk.
Hold up, man. I'm saying this is Kobe Day. The Lakers got to win on Kobe Day. They have to. It's Kobe era.
You enjoy that, Michael. But I mean, it's just such a typical Yankee tag. And this is a perfect example. Like the Brewers, they ask for the Yankees, best prospects, for Corbin Burnes. Meanwhile, they flip them to they flip him to not Oakland, Baltimore for even with because that's the thing. Even without Spencer Jones, the Yankees could still put a very fine package for Corbin Burnes. You still got Oswald Peraza. You still got you still got Edson Pereira. Like you still like that's the thing. Even without that, I would still argue that the Yankees could put together a much better package for Corbin Burnes than what the Baltimore Orioles are. Like the Orioles really just gave two guys. Guys and guys. Everyone agreed that the return was very underwhelming. So that's the unfortunate thing, and that's the one thing that Brian Cashman's always had to deal with. Was that he's always had like teams will. It's been proven that teams will take less, as we'll take a less package just to not trade him to the Yankees. Like it's been proved. It's been proven that over the years. Like that's the thing they have with Garrett Cole. Yankees want Garrett Cole, but Pirates wanted both Miguel Andujar and Clint Frazier. Knicks went with both of them, and even with just one of them, the trade package they offered would have been the best trade package for the Pirates, but the Pirates shipped off to Houston instead, and look what happened. And that we're having still saying here, like Corbin Burnes, he's a great pitcher, and I would love to have him on the Yankees, but at the end of the day, when you look at Spencer Jones, he's their top prospect, and really, I would I would disagree. If you told me right now that Juan Soto is a lock to sign long term, that he's definitely gonna stay, I would make Spencer Jones available. I will trade him, and if next offseason, Yankees are able to sign Juan Soto, then or re-sign Juan Soto, then I would definitely agree. I think Spencer Jones will be available. But right now, with the state of the Yankees right now, and no guarantee that Juan Soto's gonna stay, I have no problem with them making Spencer Jones like almost untouchable because he's the type of guy where you need to have him as a backup plan in case Juan Soto leaves. So I completely understand. Like, and this is a guy that Yankees weren't willing to trade this guy for Juan Soto to begin with. They weren't willing to trade this guy for 1 year of Juan Soto. You really think they were gonna trade him for 1 year of Corbin Burnes? Nah, that wasn't happening. So yeah, so that's one thing. Though this came out, I heard people killing the Yankees. So why didn't they match that offer? Like I knew that. Okay, there's something up behind the scenes here, and we found out today that the Orioles very likely took a way less package. Way less package. The Brewers likely take a way less package from the Orioles. Than from the Yankees, and it's an unfortunate thing. It's definitely it's just an unfortunate thing. The Yankees act it's something that's BS, it's bullshit, but the Yankees have to deal with it. So now they're gonna have to pivot. I liked where the rotation's at. You still maybe if you still got Cole, you still got Stroman, you still got Rodon. So I think you roll this season, Azen with this rotation, and you see what happens. Maybe Snell's price comes down, and maybe you can sign him. Like worst case scenario, but I think for the most part you roll rotation. And worst case scenario, if it turns out you need an hour at the deadline, boom, you make a trade at the deadline. So that's what I think. I think the Yankees should roll over to. For the most part, I think the Yankees are set. I really like what I think they're gonna roll to see what they have, and if they need reinforcements at the trade line, hey, they'll make reinforcements. But yeah, guys, it's time. It's time right now for our Super Bowl 58 preview and predictions. So, guys, how are we going to do this? Like, I think Michael Cunningham just died on us. I think Michael Cunningham just
right
is
here.
just. And I think you're right. I think his mind has just been possessed by this Lakers game, so he has completely left us. He has way advanced of us. Like he has become like to the Nuggets Lakers game.
I'm back, baby. Game over.
Yeah, and the Lakers lost. Sorry, buddy. You win
Both,
some, you lose some, buddy.
both my teams lost tonight. Fuck my life.
Both my teams lost tonight too. It
What,
happens.
Rangers and Devils?
The Nets obviously lost and the Devils lost, which I'm mad about that.
Aren't you a Ranger fan?
You're kidding, right?
I'm serious. Aren't you? I'm joking.
I'm putting him in the way room just for suggesting that. I put him in the. I think that should show you how much I hate you on the range real is. I put you in the way room just for suggesting that.
It was oh,
All right, but guys, here's how we're gonna do this. We're each gonna take 5 minutes to preview this game. I think we're each gonna take 5 minutes to talk about this game, like what you're expecting from the 49ers, what you're expecting, in general from this game. And I think at the end, after everyone's gone, we will each lock in our official predictions with a final score. So, I'm gonna ask, who wants to go first?
you.
Alex, you wanna go first?
Sure.
Go ahead. So you want to do it, Alex, Michael, then me, or Alex, me, then Michael?
Whoever you want, brothers.
All right, Alex, Alex, we're gonna give you 5 minutes on the clock, buddy. Your 5 minutes starts. Hold on. Your 5 minutes starts now.
So, the Super Bowl matchup is going to be really epic. I feel like Kansas City has the edge because of Patrick Mahomes and his ability to see his weapons in the on the field, and especially having Travis Kelce and Ventus Scantling and some others. For example, I just feel like they can be a great duo. And I think Isaiah Pacheco from out of Rutgers is going to be having the a lot of playing time. And I just feel like the defensive side of things for Kansas City is a big edge on everything, and I'm just not sure of how Brock Purdy can really able to handle the pressure. And I know the 49ers have been amazing this past year, but I just don't see them getting over the hump and having the ability to pass this significant defensive system that the Chiefs have. And the Chiefs also have a lot of great coaches, and I feel like they're going to do their hardest to to beat the 49ers, especially coming off the Super Bowl win against the Eagles last year. I just feel like they have the momentum of a moment of motivation of handling business on Sunday and getting it done and winning it for the second straight year.
You done?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I really like what you had to say there, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. And I definitely share some sentiments. Michael, do you want to go now, or do you want to go last? You want me to go? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go and Michael's gonna go last. All right. And my 5 minutes is gonna begin now. So here's the thing how I view the Super Bowl. Here's how I view the Super Bowl. This is a Super Bowl where I've bet against the Chiefs all like throughout the entire season. I thought this team was, I just didn't feel like this team was the same Chiefs, that we saw in the past years. But I've learned, throughout this postseason, you don't bet against greatness. Push comes to shove, you don't bet against greatness. And outside the Kansas City Chiefs, they've proven to be greatness. Like Patrick Mahomes has just aired the team on his back with the way Travis Kelce has really helped them out and really helped this Chiefs offense out to really get to really where they were last year and where they've been all this year to now where they're knocking on the door of not only back-to-back Super Bowl wins but really becoming really cementing themselves as the NFL's next dynasty and really becoming really maybe I would even go supposed to say is becoming the New England Patriots. I really think Patrick Mahomes right now, he is on his way. I'm not sure he'll get there. He is on his way to becoming this generation's Tom Brady. To being this guy where I've always said this about Patrick Mahomes, he has the intangibles of Tom Brady with the talent of Aaron Rodgers, all the nice things we say about Tom Brady, we could say about Patrick Mahomes. Like he's got the football IQ, he's got the leadership, he's got the clutch factor. He's everything you could ever want, in the face of your franchise and as your leader. And talent wise, let's face it, he could do things that Tom Brady simply never could. The way he could throw off platform, the way he can. With his arm strength, with his accuracy, even though he's not even though he's not as mobile as like Lamar Jackson, the guy can still run where he wants to. Like he's just generational. He's just generational, and honestly the 49ers, obviously I'm not gonna sit there and say that this will be easy. I never think they're a very tough matchup, but this is the same team that they beat 4 years ago. They beat this. I mean, not the same team, but you beat this team 4 years ago, and I definitely think like when we say that the 49ers are suspect, when we say Chiefs aren't saying Chiefs, I could look at this 49ers team and say this 49ers team. Well, why do we think they're? I think they were overall the best team in football for most of the season. I don't think they're world beaters. They didn't when they played the Packers, they almost lost the Packers. And they had to come from behind, they had to come from behind to beat the Lions. They were down, for a majority of that game versus the Lions, and they were able to squeak by, a wild card Packers team, They're the same team that has lost some days, like lost to the Bengals, lost to the Vikings, even though it was week 18, they lost to Rams. So I definitely think this 49ers team has shown, in my opinion, to be kind of suspect. Meanwhile, we always seen this season, everyone came into this season down the Chiefs, and they've proven that they're just as good, as they were last year during last year's Super Bowl. And even with Patrick Mahomes, we all know how good their defense is. It's, in my opinion, it's a top 10 defense in the NFL. It's a really, really, really solid unit. So, with all due respect to the 49ers, what I've learned this post is that you just don't bet against greatness. And I'm sorry, I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. I can't bet against Andy Reid, and I cannot bet against the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. Michael Cunningham.
What's up, brethren?
You're up. And wait, Michael, your 5 minutes starts right now.
And let me tell you something, brother. All seriousness, we have a good game this Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. These teams have a lot to prove. Brock Purdy is like, listen, I may be not a good quarterback. I have to prove that I'm a good quarterback. Because you have probably the best running back in the league. You have one of the best tight ends in the league. But he has to prove it. Can I play with these guys or not? You know what I'm saying? But however, like Adam says, you can't bet against Patrick Mahomes, who only lost one Super Bowl in the last. He's 3 out of 4 in Super Bowls.
He's 2 for 3 in Super Bowl so far.
He's 2 and 3 in Super Bowls.
Yeah,
only lost.
His only loss came to Tom Brady.
I'm gonna say this: we got a hell of a Super Bowl to watch. But however, last game of the season, I'm gonna say this, Adam. Here's my way for Chiefs win. They gotta get on the scoreboard first, because San Francisco defense is tough. You know what I mean, Adam?
Yep.
And you gotta get Patrick Mahomes to like get some yardage. Here's the thing. Let's just be real. You have to worry about you have to think about them winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe that Brock Purdy is an overhyped quarterback in my opinion. But
I would say he's overhyped, but let's be honest, he's a good quarterback, but he's not, he's not elite, He's closer to a game manager, if anything.
He's a mild quarterback.
Like the 49ers can still very easily win this game without him, but it's just that if they do, if they do win this game, it won't be. Sorry, Michael, go ahead.
I just believe you could win without Brock Purdy as your quarterback.
Yeah.
You could win without him as your QB. It's possible.
Yeah. You can definitely win as your QB. I agree.
You can win with him as your quarterback. You can win without. Adam, he can't play. You know what I mean?
He can play. He's just not. It's like he's really When you look at Art, is he really? Is like the 49ers offense? It's not good because of Brock Purdy. It's more good because of all they have around them. Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, they're just loaded offensively around them. So, and he's just taking advantage of that, which isn't a bad thing. And then you can still win with that. It's just that here's the thing. Let me explain. You take Brock Purdy off the 49ers and you play with their backup. The 49ers, I would argue, like 49ers. I would argue, like, don't. I don't think the 49ers lose much. If you take Patrick Mahomes off the Chiefs, oh my God, their entire team, just goes. Like the Chiefs, that Chiefs offense runs through Patrick Mahomes. All right, but Michael, are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
All right, so yeah, the spot point. Did you want to do it right now, or would you want to save it for the best of the episode? Because we all know this is gonna be the game of the episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, we're not. Imagine if we don't make the Super Bowl our game of the episode. We will literally get canceled. We will literally get sued. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, we will unveil it. So yeah, we'll say that we will unveil our official picks, and our scores during the bets of the game of the episode. So I mean, which we will get to right now. I mean, did anyone watch the NFL honors?
No.
Yeah, I mean, me and my mom watched it. It was really nice. Lamar Jackson wins his second MVP, and really good for him. Our concerns with Lamar Jackson aside, we all know, how good he is, and he's one of the elite quarterbacks in the league. He's definitely a guy. He's definitely a guy. I think the Ravens, are I think the Ravens, are lucky to have him. And when he's definitely a guy, he could be my team's quarterback any day of the week. I mean, we'll have to see, how Ravens respond for this recent loss to the Chiefs. We'll have to see, how they adjust going to next season. But I'll tell you one thing. Among issues with the Ravens, I really feel like, Lamar Jackson's the least of their issues, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but Zach Flowers was being a fucking idiot again. Got himself arrested for. Well, he didn't get arrested, but he's under investigation for domestic violence. And when I heard that news, I'm like, I'm like, not surprised. When you consider all the BS he pulled in that game, I'm like, yeah, that's the type of guy I could see doing something like that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the Walter Man of the Year speech. I definitely thought that was very emotional. Seeing seeing Cam Hayward and we hear about his story and all that we went through. That was definitely a very emotional moment. Joe Flacco winning comeback player of the year. I was kind of surprised. I thought I would definitely go but yeah, it was definitely a very
Who won the
it
MVP
was
award?
definitely a nice show.
Who
Yeah.
leadership? Who's the
What?
MVP? Who's the MVP?
Lamar was the MVP.
Who won the MVP?
Lamar Jackson.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought it should have been that.
No, it was not Michael. If you honestly seriously think that, then you getting canceled. Dak, I mean, which Dak regular season wise, we all know was the MVP candidate. He was not MVP over Lamar Jackson. Are you kidding me?
I know. I just did that for Sam. I had to do that for Sam.
If Sam heard you right now, he would literally drive to your house and slap you.
He would have been tight.
All right, but Alex, did you watch the NFL honors and did you have any thoughts?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, yeah, me and my mom watched it a little bit after we lit up my birthday cake. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. All right, the guys, you know what time it is? It's time right now for our bets of the episode, and we all know, guys. We all know what the game of the episode is. Guys, the game of the episode is obviously going to be the Spurs Nets game on Saturday.
Oh God, we'll get canceled.
No. It's the biggest sporting event of the year, right? At Barclays Center at 6 o'clock Eastern, the Brooklyn Nets will take on the San Antonio Spurs. Guys, that's not much. Michael, tell me that's not must-watch TV.
It's WrestleMania. What are you talking about? We're watching WrestleMania.
Exactly. WrestleMania. Let's make that the game of the episode.
As much as I love WWE, we can't make WrestleMania the game of the episode.
All right, but guys, in all seriousness, we are doing Chiefs. The game of the episode will be Super Bowl 58, the Kansas City Chiefs against the San Francisco 49ers. So now, here's what we're going to do. We're not just going to pick the game here. We are going to give our final score prediction as well. So, I mean, you guys know, I hate to say it throughout all the game, also, it shouldn't be a surprise where I'm going. I think it's going to be I definitely think it's going to be a close game. I definitely think, it's gonna be very fun to watch. I think definitely the 49ers will make the Chiefs sweat. I think the 49ers will make the Chiefs sweat. But at the end of the day, I can't bet against greatness, so definitely gotta go. I can't bet against greatness. I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. I can't bet against Andy Reid against the Kansas City Chiefs. I've got the Chiefs winning Super Bowl 58 by a final score, I'll say, of 24-20. Okay, Alex, you're up.
I got the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, and I would say 27-20.
I don't hate it. I mean, it's basically the same score as mine, except you have them getting an extra field goal, so. All right, Michael, you're up. Michael Cunningham.
Chiefs.
All right, you got the Chiefs, so what's the final score prediction? What's your final score prediction?
38-24.
38-24. Wow. He has the Chiefs, putting up 38 points against the 49ers defense. It's ballsy. I like it. It's ballsy. All right, now for our actual bet. So, question, Michael Cunningham, since this is your segment. Normally, we're not allowed to bet the game episode for our actual bets. Are we making an exception for a Super Bowl?
No, we are not.
Okay, we're not. Okay, got it. All right, so that means I'm gonna have to get creative here. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I mean, the Devils have just lost the Flames. And they're playing the Hurricanes on Saturday. That's a game where here's the thing. I know I shouldn't bet, but here's the thing. I bet the Flames instead of when they play the Avalanche. And look what happened. They beat the Avalanche, but then they lose to the Flames because of course they do. So of course that. So, and the Nets play the Spurs. So it's my second to last fantasy, isn't it? Why not? How about I go ballsy? I am going to take the I'm gonna go ahead and take the Devils over the Hurricanes. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'll take the Devils over the Hurricanes. I'm gonna take the Nets over the Spurs. Money line. And my last bet, I've gotta do this. Michael, Alex, you're gonna cancel me for this. I've got to do it. I'm going to go with Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, scoring a touchdown. Anytime. All right. But yeah, that's my bet. Devils over Hurricanes, Nets over Spurs, Travis Kelce touchdown. Anytime.
I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Alex, you're up. All right, Alex, you're up. Michael, lower the TV, please.
Fuck you, bitch.
I am doing a 3-game college basketball parlay.
Okay, go ahead.
My first one is Wisconsin money line over Rutgers.
Woman, why would I push you? I'm not trying to get no hurry.
You got Wisconsin over Rutgers money line. Okay. I don't like it, but go ahead.
My next one is Kansas money line over Baylor.
Natural barrier.
All right, Kansas over Baylor.
And Arizona money line over Colorado.
Here's your biggie bag. All that food for $5.
Okay.
That's Murdock.
All right, my Cunningham, last up. Go ahead.
We got a lot of games this weekend, boys.
All right.
I'm gonna take Duke on both.
You're gonna take Duke? Duke over who?
College.
Duke over who? I can't hear you.
Boston College.
Duke over Boston College. Okay, got it. That's one.
My therapist, that the only opinion that matters is mine. Yeah, all these years.
I'm gonna take the Pacers over the Knicks over Pacers.
Knicks over Pacers. Okay.
Hold up. One more game I got. Hold up. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna see if there's a good ride, a good home. I'm gonna take Baylor, Kansas over Baylor.
Okay, so you want to ask a family parlay.
Common sense.
All right. But all right, guys, that's all for our bets, and that's all for this episode. It's quiet. Too quiet.
Let's go. Let's go,
yeah.
champ. Let's go, champ.
Yeah. It's definitely. Ask Mike. You guys got any Super Bowl plans?
Going to my cousin's crib. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl. We're gonna eat some wings. How about you?
Yeah, we're probably just gonna we're starting doing house. We're probably ordering some pizza, ordering some chicken. That's what we're probably gonna do.
You just come over. You just come with my people.
I would, but unfortunately, I'm working. Ask what you plan on doing.
I just chilling here, watching it. Maybe order some pizza.
You and me both. Or a pizza and chicken on Super Bowl Sunday. That's how we live. That's how we roll.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, birthday. For those who asked me, my birthday was really nice. We went to Grand Lux Cafe, one of our favorite restaurants in the area. Ate way too much, my opinion, but it was still very nice. And cake was good. We did a great job baking. So, if you guys want to ask how I enjoyed my birthday, I say I enjoyed it greatly. I love how Michael texted me in the group chat "Happy Birthday," and then Alex followed. Alex, I was worried you weren't gonna text me that, you sly fox. All right, but guys, any final thoughts? All right. Well, before we officially end the show here, Michael, I'll need both of your attention for this. I've been thinking about something, in regarding this, and I've decided that I definitely want to definitely address this. I definitely wanted to make a little announcement regarding my future and the future of this podcast. I'm not gonna announce it right now. I have not told Mike this. I have not told Alex this, but Michael, Alex, I'm going to tell you both off the air. I'm going to tell you both off the air. And as far as the audience goes, I will at the start of next episode. I will make it public. I will make my announcement at the start of next episode. This is something I've been thinking about for a while, and I made my mind up. I'm going to announce it, and I'm definitely going to announce it next episode. So stay tuned for that. It's definitely good. It's definitely you're definitely gonna want to hear this. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. All right, but
I want to talk about this whole thing.
all right, but guys, that's it. That's the 207 of the Game Podcast. Grassani, Cunningham, and Alec right here. really like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, on your crashes, you can continue to read us on social media. Make sure you drop today and future episode marathons. Those to introduce to Sam. Imagine a world, believe in it, and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.